I just want to say what a privilege it is to stand in this House and bring forward petitions from Canadians. You know, we're not required to do this, but I think it's really important that we do stand and represent people from across our nation. And the individuals I'm representing today are very upset that they've been demeaned in this House for the positions that they take and yet support something that is so crucial in violence against pregnant women. And these petitioners indicate that it's well established that the risk of violence against women increases when they're pregnant. Currently, the injury or death of preborn children as victims of crime are not considered aggravating circumstances for sentencing purposes in the Criminal Code of Canada. And these individuals who say something contrary to these individuals but come together on this issue state Canada has no abortion law. This legal void is so extreme that we don't even recognize preborn children when they are victims of violent crimes. And justice requires that an attacker who abuses a pregnant woman and her child be sentenced according to the sentence should match the crime. And they call upon this House to legislate the abuse of pregnant women and/or the infliction of harm on a preborn child as aggravating circumstances for sentencing purposes. And Mr. Speaker, I have another one to present, representing again a number of Canadians on this issue. And they say it's well established that the risk of violence against women increases when they're pregnant. Currently, a woman's pregnancy is not an aggravating factor for sentencing purposes in the Criminal Code of Canada. Addressing this legal void through sentencing that considers the vulnerable state of the pregnant woman is necessary in denouncing such crimes. And here's the line I think that is so important in this petition. The majority of Canadians support access to abortion. 84% of Canadians support access to abortion. Having the appropriate sentences when violent crimes are committed against pregnant women is imperative to protecting her reproductive choice to have her child. This is so exciting, Mr. Speaker, the unity across Canada on this issue. The sentence should match the crime. We, the undersigned citizens of Canada, call upon the House of Commons to legislate the abuse of a pregnant woman and/or the infliction of harm on her child as aggravating circumstances for sentencing purposes in the Criminal Code. I thank both of these parties for their support of C-311 and the call to bring proper legislation in regard to violence against pregnant women.